Today we are going to start with the chapter Simple Interest. First of all, you should know what is interest. Simple interest, whenever we borrow some amount of money from a bank or a money lender, and when we take that money is called a loan, and that is principal for us. Now that money which a person is lending, he does it for some or the other benefit, and that benefit what he gets to when we are using his money, that is the extra money what we are going to pay him besides the amount we borrow. That extra money is called a interest. This additional amount is called as a simple interest. Now in the before starting the chapter, you should be aware of the certain definitions. First is, what is simple interest? It means that the only principal invested earns in interest. It means the money what you are investing can only interest get the interest. What is the principal? Now principal is the amount what we borrow. Rate is actually in percentage which we decide it when we are taking the loan. Certain conditions we have to fill, like we have to tell that for how much time period we need to take a money and what will be the percentage of interest. So that is the percentage. Usually we take it as a per annum, but it can be taken as a quarterly and half yearly or day basis also. But normally in your book also, most of the sums are related with the per year, or you can say per annum, or annually is also the word which is used, and it is in the percentage. And being it is in the percentage, so whenever you will see that in the next slide, I'll be sharing with you the formula also. Because of this percentage, we divide it by 100 also. Now the amount of the investment, that is total amount, is actually a sum of the principal, that is the money what we borrow, plus the interest which you have to pay. The sum of these two is known as a amount. It is that money which we have to pay to a lender when you are giving back his loan. So as I told, amount is the principal plus simple interest. Now how to calculate the simple interest? The formula for simple interest is principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time. Now being rate is in percentage, so we divide it by 100. So this is the formula. What you are going to do is, that is, we normally write it as PRT upon 100. Simple interest is a total simple interest payable. Principal is a sum of money on which interest is to be earned. And interest rate is a percentage at which interest accrued over time. And time is the length of time period. Normally it is in years. If it is in months, then you have to divide it by 12 to convert it in. If it is in the years, if the time is in months, then you have to convert it by 12 to change it into years. Now you may come across the sums. There are sums in the exercise in which the simple interest is given, but some or the other, either time or rate or principal is missing. In that case, when you cross multiply, you will find it out that in first case, like I have discussed, when the principal is missing but you know the simple interest, the formula will be 100 multiplied by simple interest divide by rate upon time. Same goes when the time is missing and rate is missing. The only thing is that the denominator will change with the other two the items given, and on the numerator will be simple interest multiplied by 100. This you can get the formula by putting the formula of a simple interest and doing the linear equation by putting x with the missing value, and you can solve it using linear equation also, or you can directly apply this formula. One example it is I have taken, and it is solved example. You can see over there, here principal is 10,000 rupees, rate is given as 11%, n means time is 5 years, and by applying a formula we can get the answer like that. You have a simple interest as 5,500, and if you have to find the amount, you will add 10,000 plus 5,500, and it will come as for 15,500 to find the amount which you have to pay. Now based on this concept, you will be able to solve many of the sums, especially the first few one. Last one, which are bit you may find different. Only single formula is used in all the sums, that is P into R into T upon 100. And in case if amount and principal is given and you do not know the simple interest, you can subtract amount minus principal to get the simple interest also. So if you find any problem, we will be discussing the separate sums in our query class. But first solve the simple sums, then only you will be able to find it out what is the doubt, and that will be cleared in your doubt session.